Next up is the second largest home builder here in DFW, and that's going to be Lennar Homes. Now, Lennar has actually been around a lot longer than DR Horton. They started back in 1954, and they have also built over 1 million homes all throughout the entire country. They have 49 communities here in the DFW Metroplex, and they are in 26 states all throughout the US. They do cater to first time homebuyers and that more move up buyer, and they actually do have some developments even in that active adult 55 plus communities. So Lennar really does get around. Now, according to New Home Source, Lennar Homes does get a 3.7 overall out of 5 stars, and that's out of 15,700 reviews. And for their quality, they do get a 3.4 rating. So let's get into showing you where Lennar is located and giving you a little bit more information on where they are here in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So, basic little old Lennar is known for their everything's included approach, where some of the upgrades are standard. You do get the stainless steel appliances and your quartz or granite countertops, and you do even get the tile backsplash in your kitchen. I remember the last home that we built in Arizona before we moved to Texas. That was considered at the time more of that mid level priced home. And back then, everything you added to your home was an upgrade. You didn't even get little things like the tile backsplash in the kitchen. That was an additional upgrade. Now, even with our lower price point entry level homes, the tile backsplash, for example, is going to be included, as well as those upgraded countertops that back in the olden days were considered the upgrade. Granted, you definitely won't see a whole lot of things that are fancy. They're going to, or a whole lot of variation in between the different homes, but you will have something that's a little bit more classic that is going to be included, kind of like your basic subway tile, but at least you're going to have those items already included. Lennar does build a lot of homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, but also here in Dallas, they as well are building homes around that $200,000 price range, like DR Horton. So even for your 1,000 plus square foot home with your 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, but you're also going to get homes in the mid $600,000 price points in some of the more popular neighborhoods here in Dallas, like Argyle, Little Elm, and McKinney. So you're not having to be completely out in the boonies in order to get those mid-range affordable price points through Lennar. So as you can see here, the same type of homes are being offered from Lennar like they are with DR Horton at here just under $200,000. And these are also going to be over in the Princeton area. But when I kind of go through and show you the higher price point homes and the ones that you're going to get, you can see that it is definitely more of an upgrade compared to their entry level homes. You have homes being built here in Waterbrook on 50-foot lots. And in fact, let's kind of click on it to kind of give you that that idea of what the homes from Lennar in their higher price point are going to look like. So your cabinets don't necessarily go all the way to the ceiling, but they are double stacked. You have the glass on the top, and you have the eat and you have this separate little eat-in kitchen area. And then you kind of go through into their family rooms. You have nice tall windows. You have the fireplace added in. So you definitely get some extras when you are getting a more expensive home with Lennar instead of their basic one. But I will say that as we kind of go back here to the Dallas Fort Worth homes and show you some that are more of in their, we'll call standard price range, the $300,000 to $400,000 range. So here's one in Spiritas Ranch, $429,000, and they do not have the stacked cabinets, but you still have a kitchen island. You're still going to have a separate pantry, and you're going to have things sectioned off, and you're going to have that spread out open floor plan. So yes, it's the entry level home, but you're still going to get a lot more offerings here, even at this price point. So the reviews with Lennar are going to have fairly consistent quality and customer satisfaction across their different price points. It's not going to have anything fancy, but it's going to be more of what I'm going to call your basic move-in package, which is just enough to make it livable. But maybe you do add some of your own nice touches to it as time goes on to liven it up a bit, just kind of like those D.R. Horton homes. But again, maybe that's just me, and I don't like my house looking like everybody else's. So just like DR Horton, Lennar isn't going to offer a ton of design flexibility, especially in their base price homes. So when you look online at their homes, the outside I do feel leaves maybe a little bit to be desired. Like this home in particular has absolutely nothing fancy added to it. Hopefully, maybe somebody would go in and maybe add some shutters to these windows, liven up the front porch a little bit. But to me, that is not super exciting. Yes, some of these where you kind of have a little bit of a front porch are definitely a little bit nicer. And when you do get the stone and the brick exterior on the same house, it definitely is going to elevate what you are looking at in the entry level home. Now, I know here in Texas, most of our homes are going to have this brick and stone exterior on the majority of our homes, but even these lower price point homes are going to have them, and they are going to be kind of fairly boring sometimes. Now, if you really are kind of considering purchasing a Lennar home, it could be a decent choice for those who want those fully equipped homes without having to worry about all those extra costs for the added upgrades and all of the add ons that do come with building from the ground up. And of course, you're going to really kind of need to consider their limited floor plan customizations if those are being offered at all. Now that I have talked about the two biggest production builders here in Dallas, Texas, and I have gotten those out of the way, I have a lot more to share that I consider more of those higher end, high quality builders that we have here in Dallas. The price points are definitely going to go up, and in some areas, they may go up only just a little bit, but the quality in the build and customer satisfaction is certainly going to increase with the builders as well. So if you have any questions or information that you need about Lennar Homes and you can't wait to find out what is next on the horizon, don't forget to watch that next video as we move into the third largest builder here in Dallas, Texas. Let's get into it.